driving the thing for like freaking ever. And I was just like, dude, you need to start figuring out how to handle the car. And so he had to spin because he had been pushing so hard through the traction control that he didn't realize that, like,
it was breaking loose.
Yeah. You know, I was like, dude, you just gotta. So the car was holding him back. So coming out here, we stay to the left of this yellow blend line. This is our cone to connect it. That's our turn-in cone. Apex comes down here, bending it through. And then at this point in time, I'm ignoring that cone right there, and I'm looking at the cone that's up the hill. You see it?
Yep.
And I run a straight line from here to that cone, and that softens that bump. If we hit that bump at speed, it can get airborne.
Okay.
Come in here. I don't need to brake yet. I turn that car in, turn here, and then I start squeezing the brakes up and over the hill, looking for the apexes all the way around there. Turn that car down to the apex. And then pause for a second. You see the telephone pole straight ahead in the White House?
No.
Fence ends, and it's out there.
Okay. We'll have to check it on the next one.
Yeah, we'll work on it next time. I track out to the track out point here, and then coming through here, I can come all the way through this corner, right? So I'm already picking up the track out point that's on the far side, so apex track out point, and then I'm looking at the next turn-in cone. So coming all the way out here, squeeze that brake pedal. That turn-in cone's quite a ways out there. I don't go all the way there, but then I'm looking for that apex. Boom. Apex, and you put it on, track out. Looking at that next apex through the trees like I commented on. Here. Up past the apex. Out to the track out. And now I can already see the next apex is all the way up. Right up there in the field. Track out, right?
Okay.
I'm looking ahead as far as possible. There's that turning point that I commented on. All we're looking at is grass. This sucks. But if I get all the way out here and then turn to that apex, I can then start applying that power really early.
I already see what you mean there.
Right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
if I take that tight, I screw up that corner, and I'm taking a really tight corner. Coming through here, track out. Nice and smooth. Up. Down to the apex, and I'll even hit those rumble strips. I call that a bonus. If you hit those rumble strips, you're getting an extra flow. Boom. Same thing here. I come through here. Boom. A little bit of rumble strip. Coming through. And then again, come through mid-track. That's awesome. Okay. I usually keep the car to the little bit to the right of this seam, and then if I look straight ahead, telephone pole.
Oh, I see
White
it.
House,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
easy button, right? And then I come in here, boom. And so you just want to be a little, you want to stay to the right on that turn a little bit longer than you think you need to. And then you turn it in.
Okay.
And then from here, I'm looking all the way to the right. I've already got my track out. And again, everything's just nice and smooth on this thing. Track out, like it'll appear up on that hill, and you're always just kind of like, all right, let me get there. We'll get it, man. This is